There was a time when Inglewood was rightfully known as the City of Champions. In the 80s, we were home of the three-peat world champion Showtime Lakers, the LA Kings, and we sold out concerts at the Forum. The Hollywood Park racetrack drew an average of 43,000 people 6 days per week. Then in 1999, the bright lights dimmed and the music began to die. The Lakers and Kings left for downtown LA for the Staples Center. Off-track betting caused racetrack attendance to dwindle, eventually to crowds of about 1,000 by 2012. The housing market crashed in 2008, and in 2010, our unemployment rate ballooned to over 17.5%. We negotiated an agreement in 2011 with Madison Square Garden to loan MSG $18 million for rehabilitation purposes of the Forum. MSG added $82 million to that loan, and in January of 2014, the Forum reopened and would become the #1 concert venue in California, marking the opening of a new chapter in the history of the city. In January 2015, the Inglewood City Council announced its pursuit of the Rams of St. Louis to relocate to our city, and over the next 2 years, the NFL would return to the LA market after 2 decades without a professional football team. Both the Rams and the Chargers would now call Inglewood, California, their new home, playing at the world's most magnificent sports and entertainment arena, SoFi Stadium. In March of 2019, the Girl Scouts of Greater Los Angeles relocated their regional headquarters from Marina del Rey to a newly renovated facility here in Inglewood. In August of 2021, YouTube and Google became official city partners as Hollywood Park celebrated the official opening of a 6,000-seat YouTube theater with a ribbon-cutting ceremony. In September of 2021, the National Media Center for the NFL Networks, opened its new 450,000 square foot headquarters in the heart of the Hollywood Park Sports and Entertainment District. In that same month, the city celebrated the groundbreaking ceremony for what would be the premier basketball arena in the world, the Intuit Dome. In October of 2021, the LA Philharmonic hosted the grand opening of a Frank Gehry-designed orchestra hall at a cost of $18 million to house the Youth Orchestra LA program under the direction of the legendary Gustavo Dudamel. Over 80% of the first class of that LA Philharmonic Youth Orchestra were Inglewood students. Showtime has leased creative space in our industrial park. We have renewed our infrastructure, stabilized our finances, cut our unemployment rate, while watching Inglewood property values soar to heights never to be imagined. Our families now have generational wealth within their homes to pass on to their children. Nike, the Rams, Chargers, Clippers, Lakers, the Dodgers, and HBO have invested in our youth by renovating our parks and school ball fields and our playgrounds. The Hollywood Park Tomorrow project has done more than $800 million of business with minority-led and women-led disadvantaged businesses across all of the construction projects as of February 2022. Over $36 million alone have gone to wages for Inglewood residents doing this construction. In February of 2022, the world would see that the new Inglewood was the home city of the Super Bowl 56 champion Rams as they took on the Cincinnati Bengals. After 34 years without a professional sports championship, Inglewood was once again the city of champions. In 2023, the city will host WrestleMania 39 and the NCAA Championship football game. In 2024, the Clippers are scheduled to tip off and bring NBA basketball back to Inglewood. We are now one of the 2 finalists for the FIFA World Cup in 2026, and in 2028, the Summer Olympic Games will open and close. We'll host basketball and possibly swimming competitions in the resurrected City of Champions. All of this requires investments in our transportation infrastructure. We're now engaged in building the ITC, the Inglewood Transit Connector, a $1.2 billion overhead conveyance that will connect the Crenshaw line with the Sports Entertainment District of Inglewood. Like the legendary phoenix rising from the ashes, Inglewood has risen once again, continuing to soar to heights never before imagined. Welcome to Inglewood, where the only thing that has changed is everything.